Financial controls. Why are they so important? Well, you gotta watch the money. I wanna go into a little bit about the financial controls and what we do here at BCGK. It's not just us actually looking at the finances. We have a property management company who's providing the owner draw. We have a CPA who's going to be drafting up the P&L statements. Ultimately, it has to come to us for review. And then once the stars align, we then send that over to our investors. And that's how we kind of keep all the finances in control. But I want to kind of break it down for you. So property management company is going to create what's called an owner draw statement. That owner draw statement is going to have a few things on it. Just highlight this. It's going to have your rents received for the month. It's going to have expenses for what the property was spending on. This report for the month is going to go to two groups. It's going to go to the CPA for bookkeeping. It's also going to come to us for review. Now, the CPA bookkeeping, they're going to look at this owner draw statement. They're also going to look at our bank statements. So they're going to look at what actually happened in the bank statements and plus the owner draw. So you're going to look at both of those things, and they're going to create what's called a profit and loss statement. What did it bring in? What did it go out for cash flow? This combined is actually what's going to produce the P&L to go back to BCGK. So we're going to get a P&L from our CPA bookkeeper. We're going to have the owner draw statement, right, from the property management company. Then we're also going to have our own bank statements that we're going to inspect. Plus, I want to mention this, we're also forecasting ahead. So we're looking month or two out. We're looking at, okay, what are we forecasting for our expenses? What are we forecasting to bring in for rents? And we're looking to see if both of those are kind of in line with our actuals, right? So we want to make sure that our actuals are fairly close or fairly accurate to our forecasting. We don't want any surprises, although we do recognize that you can have some anomalies, right? You can have some months where, expenses might be high for some reason, abnormally high. You might have property taxes in one month, right? So things can happen, that's okay, but overall, on an average level, you just want to make sure you're forecasting out and you know exactly what to expect. So once we have all this information and we have some sufficient time to review it, we'll take about a few days to really inspect the numbers, and then we're going to go ahead and send over a quarterly reporting to our investors. So after the end of 3 months, we'll have a quarterly report that summarizes the basic numbers of what the property brought in, what are we spending over the course of the quarter, and just to recap, we have these different layers of control, right? We have the PM for the property management company, the owner draw. We have the CPA bookkeeping, really generating that P&L off the bank statements and the owner draw. And then BCGK is reviewing all the numbers to make sure the stars align. And then we're sending that over to our investors. So that's how we do financial control.